Okay guys, I was just down here doing a little bit of caving and boom, look what I found. I'm super excited because these fossils are so rare here on the server. And that means I'm going to need a fossil machine. Yes, a covered fossil. I can't believe it. Hello everyone and welcome to this, another episode of Pixelmon on the PixelLeague server. My name is Kasanas. In the last episode, we built ourselves an enchantment room. It is just right over here. I finished it up. You guys saw most of it, but I added in this little tiny gate you go through and up these stairs until you get to the enchantment room, and then bang, it's right here. We've got ourselves a low-level enchanting and our high-level enchanting, so it's fully adjustable, which is kind of sweet and really easy to use. So that is our enchantment room, and I kind of like it. I like the way it turned out. I'm pretty pleased with it, actually. There's a few more things I want to build on this server as well. In this main area here, we got a lot more to do in this main area. Anyway, guys, you saw at the beginning, there's a couple things I want to do in this episode. You saw at the beginning that I found myself a fossil. So in today's episode, I'd really like to put a fossil machine, a fossil cleaner, like everything we need for fossils, fossil cleaner, fossil machine in here, and find out what we got. There was a particular fossil that I was told about, and I have to look it up now because I don't remember what I was told, but there's a particular fossil that I was told about that is used very heavily by a lot of the dragon trainers in the actual literature of the Pokemon. So I'm really hoping we end up with that guy. No idea if we're going to or not. But we're going to try and do that today. We're going to build ourselves that stuff. What I would like to do, though, something I'd really like to do, we've got our team here. We have got our team, and our team is looking pretty darn nice. Let's take a look at these guys. We've got ourselves our Charmander. Yeah, fully evolved, level 58, fantastic. We've got ourselves, pardon me, a Salamence. Boom, everyone's going to get a little timeout here. Salamence, how you doing? Also level 58. Let's take a look at our Dragonite. Boom, look at this. All our dragons, all these dragon-looking things. Level 59 Dragonite. We've got ourselves a Flygon. Boom, I'll throw you right over there. Flygon right there. Everything is so small. Everything is so small, except for, of course, this dude. Boom, Gyarados. Gyarados. Now, this Gyarados is different, and I'm going to tell you why in 1 second. And boom, we got ourselves a Infernape. Infernape. Welcome, Infernape. Now, everybody is here, and they're all relatively leveled. You know, they're not exactly where I want them to be. They're all below 60, which is great. But there's a couple of things we're going to do. Gyarados is a little bit too low. Let's pull everybody back in. I wish you could pull them back in all at once by saying R or something like that. I retrieved Charizard, R. I retrieved Salamence, R. I retrieved Dragonite, R. I retrieved Flygon, R. I'm gonna retrieve my good friend Gyarados, and lastly, taking in our monkey. Where'd our monkey go? R. Pulling the monkey. All right, we've got everybody now. I'm pretty pleased with how they worked out. We EV trained the poop out of these guys. We EV trained them so hard. And you know what? I'm pretty pleased with how everybody turned out. We did have a problem. Let's take a look at Gyarados. And I heard this from a lot of you guys. Gyarados. Let's take a look at his move set for now. And you'll notice I have Aqua Tail. Now, I got rid of Aqua Tail while I was EV training him. Big mistake. I replaced Aqua Tail with Hydro Pump. Huge noob error. Hydro Pump is a special move, and I was training Gyarados as attack and speed. And a lot of you guys made mention of that. You guys were like, I don't like your Gyarados. You know, he has the wrong thing. And I thought, no big deal. I'll find myself a TM, and I'll switch it back. I will give him Aqua Tail. And now when I looked up in the literature, I don't think Gyarados can actually learn Aqua Tail as a TM. It's not listed as a TM. So that made me panic. So what I did is I went and grabbed some random Magikarp and I EV trained this guy up. This is a brand new Gyarados. He's almost up another level, which is sweet. We this time took the proper moves. We've got ourselves Ice Fang, which I like, Aqua Tail, which I like, Bite, which I like, and Dragon Dance, which I like. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these exactly as they are. You know, I'll have to look and see. Before I say anything, I'll have to look and see. We've got a great stab now. Our Aqua Tail is a great stab. And we've got our Bite and our Ice Fang, good coverage there. And of course, Dragon Dance, which makes this guy awesome. If we take a look at his stats, he has a hasty nature, which means his speed was increased, but his, I think, defense was decreased. And you know what? Oh well, this guy's going to kill everything as fast as it possibly can anyway. And that is great. If we take a look at his IVs, even that was pretty awesome. When I grab this guy, I'm like, this is the dude. He is sticking around. IVS. He's number 5, slot 5. Our Gyarados has... Oh, that's our EVS. I typed the wrong thing. Anyway, we can see EV trained. I didn't bother with the extra one. Didn't even bother with the extra one. I didn't care. But if we take a look at our IVS as well, for slot 5, we can see he had 69% of his maximum, which is really pretty high. He had high attack, he had okay speed, he had decent special attack, he had decent defense and decent hit points, and a great attack and special attack. You know, I cannot complain. This guy is a strong Pokemon as far as IVs are concerned. He is strong as far as his EVs are concerned. This guy is kick butt. He's a little bit too low of level, and I'm going to have to go over his moves a little bit finer and see. I'm pretty pleased with his moves as they are. I like the coverage I get from the bite, and what did he have? He had a bite, Aqua Tail, which of course is my stab, and his Ice Fangs. I like the coverage from the Ice Fangs in the dark, from the Ice in the Dark moves. So I think I'm going to leave him. I think I might just leave him. However, that brings us to our other dudes. Let's take a look at these guys right now. Let's take a look at these guys. We're going to start right here with Charizard. And the problem with my Charizard is we've got ourselves Flamethrower, great. We've got ourselves another... He's special trained. This guy's special trained, special attack trained, and speed trained. Flamethrower, awesome. This is my go-to move, of course. It is an awesome stab, and it is powerful. Chance of burn, awesome. He's also got the special fire spin, and I kept this because it's kind of interesting in the fact that if they get hit with the fire spin, it's got a low accuracy, but if they get hit with it, they don't take a ton of damage. They'll take damage every turn for 4 or 5 turns, and they are that Pokemon is actually stuck there. And that's what's really great about this move, this fire spin move. Now, this is going to assume that they're around for a while. Now, what I want to make sure is this guy in my gym. This is a defender, of course, and I want to make sure anybody with ice shows up and they meet Charizard up front. Any ice shows up, Charizard or my Monkey King, take him on. They're my fire Pokemons. I want to keep them away from my dragons. I know I've got Gyarados as well. Keep them away from my 3 dragons. But the problem is, of course, Wing Attack is a stab. It's a flying move, and he's got Dragon Rage. Both of these are they are regular attack. They're physical moves. They're not special attack moves. They're physical moves, not special. I have to dump these 2. I have to get rid of them. I'm going to find something else to go in here. I do have a TM I want to add to this guy for now. It is a fire TM, and I'm going to add it for now. It's kind of a last-ditch effort TM. But I'm going to add it to him for now, and I'll probably get rid of the Dragon Rage, or maybe the Wing Attack. I'm not really sure yet. The Wing Attack is a stab, but the Dragon Rage has a little more options as far as its Dragon moves are a little less. They're a little less limited in the fact that it hits everything except for Steel. Steel's the only thing that gives dragons a hard time. So I might keep the Dragon Rage, even though it does almost no damage. I don't know. I'm still thinking about this, so don't quote me on that. Let's go on here to the Salamence. Now, Salamence, he's in a little bit of rough shape. He's in a little bit rough shape simply because of we don't have the TMs, and I've got a problem here where I didn't want to overtrain him. I didn't want to train him to level 61, and that's where he gets Dragon Claw. Now, I've got a Dragon Claw TM, but I just don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. I might train Salamence up to level 61, and if anyone says, you can't have him in your gym, or you can't have him in my gym, I'm going to say, well, I'm not going to play in your gym then. Because really and truly, what does it matter? 60, 61, doesn't matter. So I think we're going to train up to 61, and we're going to get Dragon Claw, and that is great. Fly, I really like. I'm really liking Fly. A lot of people are suggesting Aerial Ace over Fly, but I'm really loving Fly. It's doing a lot of damage, and I haven't used it enough against people. So maybe I'm going to find out it is not great. Maybe I'm going to find out it's not great. Anyway, he's got a stab here, and he's got a Dragon Breath. He's got a Dragon Stab. So that's pretty great. Coverage with the Crunch, and I think what we're going to do is give him a ground attack. We're going to get rid of Rage and give him a ground attack for now, because this is what I do have. I have TMs that'll fit in here. So we're going to do that in a few minutes. And let's move on now to our... This guy's in bad shape too. He's in better shape now. He's got himself Dragon Claw. He got himself Thunder Wave, which we're going to dump right now, and I've got an Aerial Ace. You know, I keep saying what I've got, and you know, instead of doing that, what we're going to do, we're going to go over here and take a look. We have an Aerial Ace that we're going to put in there. I've been doing a lot of hunting offline. I've been doing a lot of TM searching offline. I spend a lot of time on the server alone, actually. If we take a look now, I'm all alone. And you know what? When there's no one here for me to fight, then I've got to do something. And I hang out here kind of when I'm bored or when my girls are sleeping and I know I've got a few minutes. I'll come on here and I'll just boss hunt. And I've gathered myself a poop load of stuff. Chest full of stuff here. Full of stuff. Chest here, full of stuff. Everyone's got items already. I've got 2 of these, which is pretty sweet. I think I'm going to give my choice bands out to a few different people. Tons of training aids. Look at all my training aids. Awesome. Experience shares for when we're doing the other guys. We are looking really good. Boom. TMs start here. We've got ourselves a Dragon Claw. And that is most definitely... I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm not going to put it on Salamence for now. I'm going to wait. The Dragon Breath is a special move. Salamence is attack trained, but we're going to get rid of that. And I think we're level 61. We're making him level 61, and we'll get him as Dragon Claw. I've got 2 Aerial Ace here, which is why I kind of wanted to... let's put this right in here. I kind of wanted to maybe get rid of Fly. I'm still unsure. About getting rid of Fly. Anyway, let's take a look. We are going to toss out right now. We're going to toss out Dragonite right now. Get out of the way, Pidgey. You will get wrecked. Out he goes. We are definitely going to give Dragonite one of these. Dragonite is most definitely getting one of these. He needs it. What? There, okay, I missed him. First I panicked there. We are getting rid of Thunder Wave. We're getting rid of Thunder Wave for sure. Thunder Punch we're going to keep. I like it. It causes paralysis pretty effectively. It's got decent damage. I mean, it's obviously not a stab, but he is attack trained, so he's physical trained, so he's gonna do some decent damage with his Thunder Punch. We're gonna get rid of this right now. We're gonna get rid of this and give him Aerial Ace. Boom. Yes, I want to give up learning Thunder Wave. Now, with that, we are looking pretty darn good. I am torn, guys. I am torn. Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail gives me some decent coverage. It's better for my fire, and it does better for ground and rock. And it gives me straight up regular on steel. So water's half decent. Now I do have a Bulldozer too. I'm considering getting rid of this and giving him Bulldoze. But for now, I think we're going to keep it. I think I only have 1 Bulldoze, and I'm definitely going to give that to Salamence. I have an Earthquake too, but that's going to Flygon. We're definitely going to give that to Salamence. So for now, Aerial Ace, Dragon Claw, Aqua Tail, and Thunder Punch. It's got decent coverage. He's a pretty good Pokemon now. I'm liking him. I'm going to give some consideration to Aqua Tail. Let me know what you guys think. I don't have a ton of TMs. I mean, I've got some. Not enough. Alright, let's get out of here. Boop. Let's get our guy back. Come on, back inside. Alright, what else do we got here? TM-wise. That's not TMs. TM-wise. Okay, we also I have Sunny Day, awesome. Flamethrower, awesome. I was considering Flamethrower for my Monkey King, but you know what? I didn't special train him. I attack trained him, so he gets nothing for now. Incinerate, again, a decent... It's a decent move, and I'm considering giving Incinerate to Charizard over the Fire Spin, but I am not positive yet. Overheat and Will-O-Wisp. Overheat is the one I want to put on. It's kind of a desperate move. It is kind of a desperate move, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna put it on anyway. So the problem with Overheat, it does a massive amount of damage. It's a stab, and it is a special stab, so that is extra great for Charizard. Now, look at that. He's staring at that Pidgey. That's kind of cool. We're going to start learning it right now. Boom. Boom. Overheat. Let's take a look at what it does. The user does something. The target at full power. The attack's recoil harshly reduces the user's special attack stat. So, I think he loses 2 stages. I think he loses 2 stages of special attack, and that is really, really, really big. That is really big, but I'm kind of considering this a last-ditch effort with a 1. Okay, first of all, it'll hit It'll hit at full power first, and then it reduces it. So I'm going to get one gigantic punch out of the deal. One gigantic punch out of the deal. It should knock out anything I fight. I'm hoping it's going to. If I'm fighting against something that's weak to fire, which is a lot of things: grass, ice, bugs, steel, and everything else. I think there's a few things that are at half. I know water's half, and I think fire's half. But anyway, anything I hit that's taking double damage, it's just gonna wreck. It's gonna destroy anything it comes up against. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I think for now, we are going to keep Wing Attack, and we're gonna get rid of Dragon Rage. So it's going to give me it's going to be 4 stabs, which is fine. And it's going to give me 3 special and 1 physical stab. We want to get rid of Wing Attack. We definitely want to get rid of Wing Attack eventually. And I'm going to replace it with something. It's not going to be a stab move. I don't know. 3 fire. He's a lot of fire. He doesn't really have any coverage. I'm going to put something else in here for coverage later. I would really like to get my hands on a solar beam. On a solar beam, it's not a stab move, and I don't really care. Because I don't think there's any flying special attacks that can go on Charizard anyway. But I really like to get my hands on a solar beam, which would give me really great coverage for those things that kind of affect him, like water. Water, for example. I don't know. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for something else. I know a Hyper Beam maybe. I've got a few things. I actually traded for an Ice Beam that I thought could go on Charizard, but it can't. Anyway, for now, guys, we're going to get rid of Dragon Rage. It's time. It's decent. Pure Rage attacks inflicts 40 hit points of damage every time. I didn't know that. I thought it would still be affected by the by his other stuff, but it's not anyway. So we're getting rid of Dragon Rage. It's too little right now. So Overheat. Last ditch effort though. Overheat. Last ditch effort. Maybe a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. Pull them in. All right. What else we got going on here? Let's take a look at. Okay, is that everything I wanted out of here? Oh, wrong one. Out of here. We're going to keep this aerial ace in there for now. We're going to keep thinking about it. We also had in there. What else did we have in there? Something else flying. We also had an acrobatics, and that can only go on. I would have loved to have put this on one of my other guys, but acrobatics can only go on my Infernape. All right, let's go in here. What do we got? Rain Dance, awesome. Ice Beam, I thought that was going to be awesome, but it's not. Hail, Frost Breath, Struggle Bug, and we got tons of Thunder stuff here. Charge Beam, I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to take a look and see what that is later. Anyway, and Thunder Wave, yeah, we just got rid of that. Nothing I want in there right now. That's kind of a blank. Now, we got a ton of stuff in here. We got 2 Rock Smash. We got 2 Rock Smash, and I think Salamence might get a Rock Smash. I think Salamence might get a Rock Smash. Giving it some consideration. We got tons of dark stuff here, too. I was considering Shadow Claw for Monkey King, but I'm still not sure about that. Let me know what you guys think. And that is it. And all these things here, we don't have the one I want. I like Explosion. I want to put that on somebody. All right, nothing there. Let's go on to the last one right here. We've got ourselves... Is this the last one? Yeah, it's the last one. We have got ourselves a Stone Edge. So, good rock move. This is fighting move. So, the fighting move also gives me some coverage on Salamence. So, I'm considering putting that in there. It gives me some coverage against Steel. So, I'm not sure. Anyway, Rock Smash is there. Stone Edge is also... I'm also considering for Salamence. So, these two I'm considering for Salamence. And not Rock Tomb. Earthquake, awesome. Considering this is going on Flygon. no chance going anywhere else. I wish Dig could go on one of my guys. And Bulldoze. So Bulldoze I'm also considering for Salamence as well. Bulldoze can either go on Salamence or on my Dragonite. So we're giving that consideration. First things first, Earthquake. Earthquake is going to go on... we're definitely going to go on Flygon. It's going to be huge on him. That is huge on him. Come on out, Flygon. It is huge on him, so we're going to use it for sure. Boom. Dragon Claw I like. It's a stab. Crunch gives me a little bit of coverage. Dig is my stab. Rock Slide gives me some good coverage against things that he's weak against. Ice, Steel, for example. So I think I'm going to keep Rock Slide. Now, I'm either going to get rid of Dig with Earthquake, and that is really huge, or Crunch, and I don't know the The Dark gives me extra attack against Psych and extra attack against Ghost, which is pretty awesome. It's useless against dragons, but I think I'm going to keep Crunch. I actually have an extra dig, so it doesn't really matter. I have an extra dig TM that can't go on anybody else anyway, so I think we're going to get rid of dig, even though it's huge. 80, 100, Earthquake is 100, 100. I think we're going to get rid of dig. It shouldn't go this far. It shouldn't go long enough that I'm like, oh no, I wish I had dig and Earthquake. It should not go that far. So we are going to get rid of dig. We're going to get rid of dig right now, and we're going to learn Earthquake. Yes, I want to give up dig. Flygon, you are massive. You are a butt kicker. You are a butt kicker. Don't let anyone tell you different. Don't let anyone tell you different. You are huge. Now get inside me. Boop. All right. That leaves me with just these guys here. Just these guys here. Bulldoze, Stone Edge, Rock Smash. I already said Gyarados I'm not changing, and the problem I've got, last guy, we'll take a look at him right now. Take a look at this guy right now. The problem I've got with this dude, I like his acrobatics. It gives decent coverage. It gives really good coverage. Mach Punch gives me that all-important first hit if I need it. Now, he is EV trained, straight up speed and attack. So there's no reason why he should need Mach Punch. So we might get rid of it. But for now, we're going to leave it. It is a stab. Close combat is a giant stab. It does reduce my defense, my special defense. Whatever. This guy's a glass cannon anyway. Load him up, let him go. He either makes it or he doesn't. Now, the problem here is Fire Spin. Fire Spin stinks. Fire Spin stinks. It is a stab on him, but it stinks. I really need Fire Punch. I've got to find a Fire Punch TM. I have not found one. I have searched my butt off for it, and I don't have one. I don't have a decent move that can go in here, so for now it's staying. So the Monkey King is staying exactly as he is. He's probably my weakest Pokemon. I think he's my weakest one. Rage. Rage. I kind of want to put in here the ground attack. Ground attack is good against fire, good against electrical, good against poison, good against rock, and good against steel. I really think this guy needs the ground attack. It was either that or the fighting move, which gives me better against normal, better against ice. So that kind of helps out, and good against steel too, and good against rock. I'm really not sure if I should be giving him... Maybe I get rid of the Crunch. Maybe I give him both the Rock Smash and... So Rock Smash takes place of Crunch, and Bulldoze takes place of Rage. See, Rage is pretty... It's weak power. The good thing about it is every time I'm hit, my attack stat goes up. And I don't think it's going to go that far. So for sure we're getting rid of Rage. Now the question is the fighting move. I also have a Stone Edge, which is a rock move. Good against fire, good against ice. Oh, I already said this, right? Fly, bug, but weak against steel. So the rock, dark... I think I have a lot of coverage in dark, right? Let me see. This guy's got dark. This guy's got dark. This guy doesn't have dark. I don't know if I need the Crunch on here or not. It's pretty big. For now, for certain, what we are going to do, I'm going to put a Bulldoze right in here. I'm going to get rid of Rage, and I'm going to put Bulldoze in, and that is going to give me at least... maybe I'll put all three of those in. Oh, not all three. I can't put all three. The Bulldoze for sure is going to give me pretty decent coverage. Ground is decent against steel, which I need. And it's just normal against ice. Oh, I'm so unsure. I don't want to make any mistakes. It's the only Bulldoze I have. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to do it here. Let's toss out our Salamence. Out you go. Boom. And we're going to get rid of the Rage for sure. Maybe this is a mistake, guys. Let me know. So, Bulldoze, 60. It is not a stab, but it is a straight up... physical attack, which is decent. Like I said, decent coverage. So we're going to get rid of this one. We're going to get rid of our Rage for now, and we're going to replace it with Bulldoze, which is going to give me some decent coverage. I think eventually I'm going to get rid of. I think eventually we're going to get rid of. We're going to get rid of our crunch as well on this guy. Let me know what you guys think, because you guys are the experts. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to replace it with either Stone Edge, which is the problem with Stone Edge is it's only got an 80% accuracy rate, which is pretty low. And we've got ourselves a fighting move, and the fighting move was, I think it was higher accuracy, but I can't really remember. Rock Smash anyway. All right, guys, that's where we stand right now. These guys here are looking decent. I do need a few other TMs, and I'm going to go look for them, and eventually we're going to find them. Something else that's great that's happened, one last thing, before we go on and build ourselves our machine and find out what fossil I have. Let's take a look at this. 2 Master Balls now. 2 Master Balls. We are definitely going to have to use those Master Balls pretty darn soon. In fact, I might go flying around, depending on how long this episode is, we might go flying around and find ourselves a shrine. We might go fly around and find ourselves a shrine. I didn't use my aerial ace. Let me know what you guys think if I should replace fly with aerial ace too. That's another awesome possibility for Salamence. I want Salamence to be kick butt. He is pretty darn tough. Where did I have these? Where did I have them? You know what we're going to toss? We're going to toss the fighting one in here, and we're going to toss the... Yeah, it's going to go right in here. This one's going to go in here. Perfect. All right, guys. Now we're going to go build ourselves a machine. Let me go gather up the materials and look up the appropriate recipe. And we're going to build ourselves some fossil machines and take care of our fossil. Where did I put that fossil? Where did I put my fossil? Where's my fossil? Oh, please tell me I put it up here. Please tell me I put it up here. All right, guys. We'll be right back. Waiting. Oh, is that it? I got it. What is it? It is an Archan plume fossil. Pretty darn sweet. I don't think that is the one they've asked me to get, but I can check and see. Anyway, you take the actual plume fossil and you insert it in here. So I take my 7 and I just right click it and poof, it comes in there. And this thing will work along. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until what's it doing? This is not how it worked before. Did they change this? I've seen videos on this where it just starts off really, really small, and he gets bigger. I don't know what's happening now. This is kind of cool. Anyway, guys, let's watch this and see. Eventually, I think I'm going to get an Archan in there. 98, 99, 100, insert Pokeball, and I think I got one. I got a luxury ball right here. We're going to insert our luxury ball because our Archan deserves luxury. He deserves luxury. Boom. Retrieve it. Insert fossil. Did I get him? Your party is full. He was sent to my computer. Let's take a look at this dude. He's right there. He is right there. Let's move the Monkey King out for now. Take our Archan. And let's take a look at this dude. Let's take a look. He's in a luxury ball. I don't know what else things are used for, to be honest. R. Is he tiny? I think he's tiny. Summary. Let's see. This guy his ability's coming soon. He's rock and flying. Ooh, that's pretty good. Rock flying. His moves currently are quick attack, leer, wing attack. He's level 1. He is teeny. He's got himself a wing attack, which is awesome because he's got himself at least 1 stab. Stats. He has a very serious nature and ordinary growth. Ordinary growth. That's good. A lot of my guys don't have that. Alright, come on back in here, Archan. Come on back in here. That's pretty darn good. You know, we're going to move this thing around. I didn't lose that fossil. I think we can move it back here. I think we'll be able to move it around a bit. We'll move these things around and set it up right. Because I don't like the way this looks. But anyway, guys, I'm not sure how long that episode was. But that's really what I want to accomplish in this episode. I am going to go out now. There's something I want to do. I actually want to fight somebody. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple of things. I'm going to ask you guys for a couple of things right now. First of all, let's get my monkey back in here. You see right down in here, I've got myself a Turtwig, I've got myself a Horsey, and I've got myself a, what's this pig called again? Oh, he's called a Tepig. Oh yeah, Tepig, that's right. Now, you guys have all recommended these dudes, and you guys have all recommended them for very particular reasons. First of all, the Turtwig has been recommended to me because it is its final revolution. The Torterra represents one of the black tortoise, one of the symbols of in the Chinese constellation. The Horsey eventually turns into a dragon, but they haven't implemented him yet, so this is going in my second team as well. Tepig has also been the final form of him. What's his name? Embor is recommended as, again, a very Asian-feeling Pokemon, and I really want to make a secondary team. I want to build a secondary team. This right here, this is my gym team. This is my gym team. I like them. They are solid. What I need is a secondary team that I can take around with me to other gyms, and I kind of want to follow the same idea as I was following before. It doesn't necessarily have to be dragons. It could be, again. Not necessarily have to be, though. So this is going to be my secondary team. I'd like to train them up, and I'm going to try and keep them a slightly lower level. I play on this server a lot more than I think most of the people that are on here currently. And what I need is I need to have a team that can actually face people who don't have a team. So, I'm going to train these guys up. I'm going to try and keep them lower level. I'm going to EV train them appropriately and keep them at a lower level if I possibly can. If it's at all possible, I'll do that. And that way, maybe I'll get some battles in here. Because other than Terras, I've only had that one battle against Terras, and I destroyed him. And I'd really like to fight some other people. So, these 3 came recommended. I'm looking for 3 more. I've got, obviously I've got this guy here, which could go in this lineup, possibly. I don't know if he will or not. I've captured a few more guys here. These guys here I traded. I got this guy here, which I kind of like. I kind of like him. Again, he is a rock dude. Boom. We've got ourselves an Aggron, and he got him from random trading. In fact, you know what we're going to do right now? Well, I didn't even look him up. I didn't even look at his stuff yet. I don't even know if it was any good. We got him, so he can go in the team as well. I just need a reason why everyone is in the team. Let's put this guy back for now. I am going to do this right now. We are going to get rid of... Let's do this for now. We're going to get rid of this guy here. And we are going to Wonder Trade. We are going to do / Wonder Trade 6 confirm to see what else I get. Something cool. Oh, I got a Bagon. Sweet! A Bagon. That's really awesome. E. Let's take a look at him. E. What is he? He is a level 35 Bagon, so he's doing pretty good right now. Watch. I didn't mean to do that. Bagon. Let's take a look at his moves. He's got himself Zen Headbutt, Focus Energy, Leer, and Rage. And he is Brave, and he's got Ordinary Growth. That is not so bad. That's not so bad, actually. Let's see his IVs for 6. And, ooh, he's 86. Oh, this guy is pretty damn good. This guy is pretty damn good. That could be another Salamence. In fact, I think that is another Salamence that's going to go on my team. I'm going to look up exactly what Brave is, because maybe Brave stinks, but I think that Salamence might go right in here. That's this Bagon. That's where we're going to put him. Another dude on my team, so I have at least 1 dragon on my team. Monkey, get back in here. Alright, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. One other thing I'm going to ask you before I hang up, before I go, if you watch other people's videos, I hope you're watching other people's videos. Their names are down in the comments. Look at their other videos, and you know what? Issue a challenge for me. Say, Kasanas wants to fight you. Take your team. I've been watching you, other YouTuber, and I think your team can beat Kasanas's. So go on in there and challenge him to a fight, because you know what? I want this Dragon Gym to get going. My Dragon Gym. This is my Dragon Gym. My Dragon Gym, I'm hoping it gets moving pretty fast. I want a challenger. I want to destroy them. Alright everyone, like I said, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know with a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down is perfectly fine. It lets me know what you like and what you don't like on my channel. Comments, always welcome. Let me know if I noobed it up. Let me know about the TMs that I added to my dudes. I'm going to go TM hunting right now, I think, because right now again, I'm all alone. TM hunting time. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments down below, and if you haven't done so, please take a few seconds to subscribe. Have yourselves a wonderful day, everyone.